can you move your camera? Because I got the bike.
I need to move the camera for your bike.
Then stop, I will keep going and going. I got past you, I win. This Bachi and Daddy. Daddy, no fun. Stop it, the bike.
So hi guys, so this week was a little bit different. We didn't quite get out as much, and that's just because we've been like working really hard on a new project, which is...
We are getting ready to launch our desktop and mobile presets on June the 1st, along with LUTs. So we have been
pouring over the website and all the
Yes.
products and everything.
And just, yes.
And it looks something like this. So that's how it looks now. Believe me, I've been so stressed out about making it perfect, and we've had a fun time of working as a collaborative team.
Oh, there's just been a beep, man.
So,
anyways, yeah, so we've been working really hard this week, and then just trying to, oh, there we go. And then just trying to get out and take breaks, which I think can be really hard when you are just really focused on a project. But
Yeah.
hi. You want to say hi too? Okay.
Hi.
We needed to take some breaks. So we have been we like work for a couple days and do school for a couple of days and then take a day off and go and just drive and exercise and relax. And so a new little development that has been going on between us right now is we're trying to look further into the future. So I have been just getting stuck at like my 3 to 5 year plan probably, and just looking at what I see for us in the next 3 to 5 years.
and my plan's not that.
Ellie.
But not in a bad way. Like my plan, I think is like 15, like
Yeah.
20 years down the road. Like I look at when I'm 65. What is 65?
That's what you're
going
going to be in 15 years?
Yeah. No, not in 15 years. But that's like a big thing is what 65 looks like. So it's been a clash of the next 3 to 5 to the next 35 years and what that plan looks like to us.
Anyways, I've been going through a mental shift just trying to stop focusing on the next 3 to 5 years and look at the bigger picture at what is down the road for us. With our current situation, we obviously won't be in London forever. We were assigned here for 3 years, and we are 6 months into that. And so I just get hung up like trying to look at, well, what are we doing after this? Like, where are we going? We own a house in Hawaii. We love Hawaii. And would love to go back there, but I think I have just been hung up on
Our next house being our
forever home.
Forever home. Yeah.
And to me, for a forever home, I'm like, I want a house that we can like comfortably fit all of the kids, because we've got 4 now, and still want a couple more. I say I, but it's we. We still want a couple more. And so, so my vision for our forever home is basically the home that the parents have in Parenthood. That's like always what I reference. Just because what I love about that is the way that the kids all come back with their spouses and their children, and it's just like a comfortable family home. And that's my dream. I want somewhere that isn't just a house, but that it's a home, and that the kids all feel comfortable and that they come back and they have memories and they were raised there. So anyways, I have been just like honing in on, I want our forever home, because we've spent so much time moving around. We've lived in how many houses?
5?
I feel like it's more than that. I feel like it's 6 or 7.
No, 5.
Okay. We've lived in a lot of houses. So in my mind, I have been looking for like that home, like the house that the kids like feel like they just
grew up in. Is their home, return to.
Yes, and that they can always come back to. And that, you know, they can come over with their children and feel comfortable and stay with us. So anyways, I have just been getting hung up on that, because I'm like just going through this thing where I'm like, oh my gosh, they're getting older and we just move a lot. And so where are their memories going to be? And I'm so glad that we're here, because this is such an opportunity to see Europe, that we would just like not otherwise have. And so I'm so grateful for that. However, I'm just always kind of looking at the future and like what's
next?
What's next?
I think that's okay for us
Yeah.
always to kind of have whatever the next plan is and stuff like that. So, but yeah, that was my point. Sena was wanting to find the next house, but I think.
But Eric was like, let's look further down the road.
Because I still know that there's the chance of us moving at least
for the next 10 years.
Potentially three more times in the next 10 years.
And
And if we found our forever house and then we had to leave and like rent it out, like that would be tough for everyone because we'd be so attached to it and wouldn't want to give it up. So,
which is kind of what we were feeling with our house in Hawaii. So we still own that house, and we have tenants in it now. However, I just feel particularly attached to it because I birthed 2 of our children in it, and so I guess
our first home.
Yeah, and it was our first home. And so I guess I just have this like idyllic dream that like the next house we get is our forever house. But I'm realizing that just with Eric's job and the amount that we move, that is very unlikely. And I need to like be good with that, and I need to look at what's next, but also what's like next after that. And so I've just been having a mental shift over that. And because of that, we've been... Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. Okay, sorry. I had to set Thatcher down. He was ready to move. So anyways, because of that, we have just been talking a lot about what is ahead for us because we love Hawaii, and I can't imagine not going back to Hawaii, but just trying to figure out, does that check all of the boxes for us for forever? And I think that where we landed, our skepticism on staying forever would be that it is far away from the rest of our family.
Yeah.
And the likelihood of the kids coming and seeing us really often, probably not really good, just because...
It's expensive.
It's expensive and it's far away.
Far away, yeah.
And so anyways, today we were just kind of talking through Oahu, and we kind of landed on a town that we love, and we were like, that would probably be a good place to look where we could get a bit more space and do like a renovation on a home. So I think that assuming we get to go back to Hawaii, that we kind of have an idea of what we will do. Yeah. And then beyond that, I think that our hope at this point is that we both acknowledge that we would really like to build a house at some point. And that isn't really, we aren't saying that about Hawaii because, so on Oahu, you don't really do custom homes unless you have like $20 million. It's just like land and everything in general is so expensive there. And so that's why we're like, we would buy a fixer-upper and we would do some projects and do some work on it. Yeah. And hopefully make it our home for the next...
However long we're there.
However long, for the remainder of his career, hopefully. But then we're looking at what do we do after that? And I think that where we're landing is that we would like to build a home. How cool would it be to build a house on the back of Eric's parents' property and get that, if we're able to subdivide it. So his dad has been looking into like what if that would be possible. Yeah. But just looking at if we could subdivide it and we could build our dream home.
Because ultimately, like, there's so many things that we're like particular about and that we really like. And honestly, I think we think that the most homely home for us is one that we probably wind up designing ourselves. Not probably, like it's gonna happen.
We're both really particular about details.
Yeah, like, and that can be like good, bad, but it's like up to like the nitty gritty of like, which way a board touches another board or something. That's like that.
I don't care about that.
But like that ultimately is what's gonna happen is we're gonna build, and so we do like where we grew up, and it's a really good area and it's developing a lot, but like our family's all really close, and so if there's a chance for us to get into it and build our dream home, then
it would be a nice way for us to live by family and just be in an area that we both grew up in and we both love. So we've been driving through the Cotswolds because we just love that area and we love the homes of that area. And so we've been just like looking and trying to identify like what it is that we like, because we just had this idea of like how wonderful would it be if we could
incorporate what we've seen and enjoy here into that future home.
If we could just build our dream home with what's my word?
Some English charm.
with some English charm. If we could incorporate all the things that we love about the places that we've gotten to travel and that we've gotten to live over these, over Eric's career, if we could bring all of that into a house. And so we were just like, let's start a shared photo album together on our phones where we take pictures of things that are like details that we particularly love, or house designs, house sizes, things like that. House sizes, house layouts, house sizes.
So far it's like doors, colors of doors, louvers for windows, different designs.
That was
for
you.
windows.
Eric was the windows.
I liked it.
But
and then like I like this brick, but this color of brick looks better if it's on this size of stone or whatever. So
it's going to be really fun to build something.
Yeah.
So
pretty tough customers.
We've just been having fun kind of going around and walking and enjoying the time with the kids, but also just kind of snapping pictures while we're doing that to add to our album and just say like, hey, do you like this? Do you like the pitch of this roof? Do you like, what is it that you like about this? How do you feel about this area? And just kind of, I don't know, going through that and dreaming through that together. And so I think we're kind of getting a vision right now for airplane. So I think right now we are just kind of, or I am having.
There's an airplane. Herschel absolutely loves airplanes.
With
Whenever
me.
he sees one, he pretends to be an airplane.
Herschel's almost 2.5, and he is the most precious he has ever been right now. Anyways, so right now I'm just having kind of a mental shift and trying to look beyond the next few years and really getting a vision for what we hope the future holds. We're going to put some pictures on here of some things we have been looking at that we have loved that are saved into our photo album for the future.
They're ours. Don't steal them. They're our ideas. I don't want to come back and find a house that looks like our dreams. Watching. Okay. All right. Thanks, guys, for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and then leave us a comment about your dream home.
Yes,
dream
your dream home.
materials,
Yes.
things that you want for that dream home. And then wish us luck on our launch next week, and we'll see you later.